Hello, everyone. Welcome to the MegaCoolGamerz podcast. I'm Tommy. Man,
I'm Charlie Bazinga.
I'm Matt on the train to Flavortown.
Привет, меня зовут Винни. Я не могу говорить по-русски.
I'm Chris. Hotel.
Chicago.
Travago.
유대인을 죽이다.
I'm Kyle.
What did that say?
So,
Alright,
What does
Alright.
that say? Wait. What does that say?
It says happy birthday, Finny.
thank you.
Okay.
So, not my birthday. Okay,
It's not even their birthday. What do you mean?
so 2020 has been gearing up, an exception to the coronavirus. It's been gearing up for one of the best years in games, like ever.
Especially because a lot of people are home now playing games.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff's
lot more
also getting pushed
popularity.
back.
True.
What was I gonna say?
Well,
Alright,
Steam's had the most users it's had ever.
that's
That's
true.
just not true.
So
Just
on
is
top
true.
of Doom and Ori and all the games that came out,
Half-Life and Fallout
Half-Life.
77.
Minecraft
Wastelanders.
Ray Tracing beta.
Minecraft Dungeons is coming out.
What is
Ooh,
that
Minecraft
coming out?
Dungeons?
It's coming out forever.
It's coming out like May or something.
Minecraft
Uh,
Dungeons.
by the way,
Yeah,
what is
any games that you guys are excited for? Because I have two I want to bring up. Three.
Minecraft RTX
I don't know
already
much-
happened.
and Dark and Postal 2.
But that again already happened.
You know what I'm
I'm
excited,
I'm excited for
for?
the new Marvel.
Block
movie.
Hit,
Marvel
Block Hit
game.
Pole.
Block Hit Pole.
It's this really good indie company's coming out with it soon. You might see it. Let us know if you want to see gameplay of that. You won't find it
Wow.
online because
was-
I have an insider exclusive. I know the creator, but we can get an interview if you guys want.
I have an
Um,
insider exclusive.
Yeah, I do.
I know a thing or two.
Yeah, I've seen the thing.
You know what I'm really
I've
excited
seen
for, even though
exclusive gameplay.
I don't have a PS4, I'm excited for Last of Us 2.
What's
Yeah.
that about?
It's about like zombie. It's like
Fungus
apocalyptic
zombies.
world.
It follows Ellen Page and Joel's
When's that coming out?
Lazy Town.
Like the end of May.
That's cool.
What's that
I know the
SpongeBob
first one was very good.
SpongeBob. All right,
Shout
so
out to
it's
Bikini Bottom.
in like PS2, GameCube. This game came out that it's a platformer, and it's really good. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and I played it when I was younger, and a few other people. It's a genuinely great game, and the company
I
got
didn't play
went bankrupt or something, and then got bought by somewhere else. But now that they just remade it, it's coming out in June.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah,
I mean, I was excited for Forza Motorsport 8 because they pushed back the games a year, and I don't think that's gonna come out this year.
What game?
Motorsport 8 because
I
they
mean,
pushed it back. It was supposed to come out last year, and we were supposed to
if
get
the-
a Horizon game this year, which would have been a lot better.
if the Xbox One Series X gets pushed back, it probably will too. Which also means that
Yeah.
Halo Infinite would probably get pushed back.
They already pushed Xbox. Well, not the new console generation back.
Well, no, I don't think they formally did. I think that's just rumors.
What do you guys feel about new consoles?
We all play
Retarded.
PC.
Google Stadia.
Do you think
Good. Question mark.
When is the
All
Ouya
of
2
us play
coming out?
PC.
That's all I'm wondering.
That's the real question here.
Ouya
I
2?
want the new
Apple
Switch.
Pippin 2?
When is
Apple iPod 2.
iPod
Apple
Touch
iPod Touch Nano.
2?
When's
I
the
don't
Touch
swear.
Nano coming out?
the
iPod
Nano
Touch
the
XL.
Nano SE? SE
The
Max
iPhone
Pro?
much
SE,
smaller
the
would
SE
a
came
iPod
out
Nano
or got
be?
announced, or the Nano or not the Nano, the SE got announced yesterday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm probably
That's what all
I
the
might get it.
I'm probably gonna. Well, you don't have a camera anymore, Kyle, so you
That is
probably
true.
should get it.
This is true.
How did you break?
I have
the
the
Do you have the? Can we flash the picture of your phone on the screen to show them
Can.
how bad your phone
phone
is?
in 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
That should be
The thing
edited.
has no camera.
There's
The
no
thing's
None.
got
camera.
no camera. You just
It's
got
ridiculous,
nothing.
isn't it?
Like it
Somehow.
didn't come like that.
Somehow I'm gonna have to take a picture of the phone. I don't have
You
the-
already have the
Dude,
picture
you
of
have
the
to take
phone,
a
Kyle.
picture like through a mirror and then just have another older phone underneath it.
Yeah.
All
Kyle,
right.
you already
um,
had the picture. You sent it to me like 2 days ago.
Kyle, you should get a Nokia.
Get like a
Yeah, those
sword.
you can't. There's no camera to break.
The first
Yeah.
one.
There's no camera to break.
So of all the games coming out, there's 3 I want to talk about. We already talked about SpongeBob a little bit, but that looks really good.
I
Um,
agree. We should
They're
all
bringing
get that.
back content, and all. But another one is Cyberpunk 2077.
Looks very good.
Anybody know
The
the
man, the
company?
myth, the
I
legend
do
himself, Keanu Reeves, is in it.
Bojang?
Yeah, the wholesome
Funny
Keanu
Fortnite man,
Chungus
you mean?
100.
Keanu
Yeah, the
Reeves
guy in
is hot.
Fortnite.
Bruh.
What guy? John Wick.
He's
Don't
in
mind.
Speed.
John Wick. He is in Speed 1,
Speed
2,
with
and
the
3,
bus.
Guys,
and
if
the
you
boat,
have John-
and the
if you
boat.
have the John
There's
Wick
a speed
skin,
with a boat.
tell us, and
Yeah,
you
it's
will
the second
be
one.
a new permanent
Crowned Fortnite triple Chad.
Fortnite
Okay.
chat of the week.
It's kind of crazy to think that by the time that we're filming this, Cyberpunk would have already been out, right?
Yeah.
Or did it come out the
I
20? It's supposed to
presume.
come out the 22nd. It was supposed to come out very around this
Within
time.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah. So that's sort
crazy.
of a crazy thought. But
Why'd it
I'm
get
happy they
pushed
it
back?
because I don't want to. What?
Why'd it get pushed
I
back?
wonder.
It's a big game, and CD
Oh.
Projekt Red isn't.
Oh, is it like a Corona get pushed back, or is it like
No,
just
they
like
needed more
development
time.
get pushed back?
This was pushed back for a while.
Do you remember when
okay.
GTA 5 was pushed back like 18 times? That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Remember when
6?
online came out 2 years after?
They're pushing
Yeah.
everything back. Like Stranger Things is getting pushed back, and it kind of that.
Wow, that's.
Well, they
that's
can't be with each
That's
other
important.
Yeah, no, but still, like.
Why Stranger Things though? Because isn't that like the
'Cause
one
they
thing
can't-
that
they
they
can't
want
film.
to
They
come
can't
out?
film it.
Oh,
because
Yeah.
they have to be quarantined.
It's kind of hard to edit it with multiple editors over Wi-Fi too.
Oh, I got to play the game. I play
Nice.
Call of Duty right now.
Okay. I
so
think there's a lot of new games coming out, and now is a especially good time with the virus going around. We all get to stay in and play these new games. A lot of people buying them.
True, very
Yeah.
true. Hopefully a lot of good games go on sale soon, so I don't have to pay full price.
The thing
Yeah.
we're doing while we're in quarantine is watching TV shows and like Netflix and whatnot.
Ozark. Kyle told me to watch
seriously,
that.
Ozark. There's shows on Netflix that are just like
I've done
diamonds in the rough.
an episode and a half in a week.
So
In
good.
a week, or not an episode and a half.
Season.
A season and a half in a week, and there's
Yeah.
only 3 seasons. So hopefully by next week I'll have it done.
Like it's such
catch
a
up with
good
Kyle.
TV show, and it's
really good.
It
I
gets better
recommend.
each season. It just gets better somehow, and that usually
Yes.
doesn't happen.
You ever go on Netflix to find a movie? It's impossible.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
we just
It's
take
called the
movies
search
off.
bar, Matt.
No.
No,
I
like
meant-
it's
I meant,
pretty
like,
hard.
If you want to find a good movie now, there's too much Netflix like originals.
Yeah,
It's either like kids movies or like.
some of them are good though.
And TV shows. They're making a lot more TV shows, and I just
Yeah.
want to watch a movie.
And even like the Joe Exotic documentary was pretty good. It was interesting.
I liked it.
It was crazy.
I don't even think they have Paul Blart Mall
I
Cop
only
2.
got to like the second.
I
They
don't think
they
that's-
Paul Blart Mall Cop 1. I know that for a fact. I watched that one.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
do they have the
Netflix's
second
fault.
one?
I don't know about the second one.
Do they have Click? Because that's important.
Ooh, Click Green.
They do have
My
Click.
grandma has
Tommy,
my grandma has that on DVD.
Good.
Tom,
good
I'm gonna
movie.
be honest. I just looked it up right now. Paul Blart Mall Cop is not on Netflix.
Oh.
It was on
Sad.
Netflix a month ago.
See, they
Maybe a
remove
month ago,
things.
but right now it isn't.
Yeah, they remove
Oh,
a lot
well.
of things, Vinny. They like update their thing every
Yeah.
month.
I remember when
no.
Family Guy
Just
was
Friends.
on.
It also might have been the day
Friends.
after Christmas I watched it. I don't remember.
Didn't they
It
just
might have
lose
been a while ago.
Yeah, that's not a month ago.
Didn't they
It's
just
the month
lose
in my eyes.
to Friends?
Probably they had to pay like
yeah.
over $100 million a year for the rights for that, so I wouldn't
Mm.
keep it.
I remember
they're
when
losing
Family
that,
Guy
they're
was on
losing The
there.
Office.
Why pay $100
Allegedly.
plus million on one TV show when you can get 4 other TV shows or 5
The same price.
the same?
You can make
same
your
thing.
own.
Yeah, and they do.
And they're debatably better
Yeah, they're pretty good.
By a-
Most Netflix, a lot
by
of
a
Netflix
long
versions
shot.
are.
Yeah, and any half-bad comedian could get any stand-up show they want on there.
Well, yeah, no one watches those.
Yeah, but they're cheap. It's like all you gotta do is film them during one of their things, you know.
I mean, even
Edit it
Amy
together.
Schumer got one.
Funny
Who?
lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Bill Burr got one. Bill Burr's good.
Bill Burr is good.
Kevin
I like
Hart's got his on there. He's got his little TV show because he's little.
I
I see.
Get it?
I get
Because
it.
he's short, I think.
Because he's small. But then again, so am
I
I.
feel like he plays his height too much. Like he
Does.
just like he makes fun of it. Like that. I feel like that's one of his only shticks. Is that like he makes fun of his height. I feel like it's overdone.
And one
Just
other
me
thing,
though.
but we'll leave
Rock,
that
tall,
for-
strong.
Well,
My
yeah, but we
computer
won't
is
say that.
breathing very loudly.
It's
Anyone
breathing
know
really
how to-
heavily.
Yeah, it's breathing really loudly. Anyone?
Heavily.
Heavily. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again?
I
That's
tried
my
like
solution.
opening the window and it just didn't do anything.
So what other movie?
I turned on my air conditioner. My
What other
computer
movie
is cooled down a
platforms do
lot.
you guys use?
I don't have a single one.
Amazon
Disney
Video.
Plus. Sandlot's
Yeah.
on Disney Plus, so I'm very happy
Film
about
today?
that.
Oh wait, shoot! I can't
Love
say
that
that.
movie.
Damn it.
Guys, I will
Amazon-
use
I
YouTube.
do like Amazon. They have a lot of movies. The only problem is you have to rent each one sometimes. There's some that are
If it's not Prime,
included, a
yeah.
lot you have to rent.
Prime has like 3 movies, or no, Prime has like a bunch of them, but they're either like art house movies that are only on it for a week, or like pieces of garbage. So
You mean the ones you don't have to rent?
It's very rare that you find a
Yeah.
good movie on
Yeah.
Netflix.
no, Netflix has like at least.
I mean,
like,
not Netflix. I meant Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Like right now, the movie The Lighthouse. I want to see that. There's a few James Bond movies, but there's really not. You know,
There's not a lot you could get with the subscription for free. There's a lot you have to buy like extra.
Yeah.
looks like they actually added like a good amount of James Bond movies, but it still isn't enough to.
Suffice.
Yeah, but after like 2 James Bond movies, you're like enough of this.
I like James Bond.
I
mean,
kind
I
of
like
want to
them
watch.
too,
I
but
kind of want to
how
get
much
them
James
all in like a
Bond can a man
DVD and
watch?
watch them in a row.
That's gonna take like 20 days.
Yeah, but you know,
There's like 70 James Bond movies.
thought it was like 20.
I don't know.
No.
It's something stupid
There's
number.
not 70. There's like 36.
There's
Really?
36?
They've
Damn.
been around since like the 60s, 50s.
Yeah, no, I didn't think there was that much though.
There's
Well,
26.
70 was just way over.
Yeah,
no,
that's not that
only
much.
26.
It's
How
that's like
many
a
did I say?
weekend.
Did I say 36 or 76?
Yeah, you said 36.
So how
36.
many are there? 20?
There's 26,
26.
27 with a new one. I was
The
called.
new one?
No
So,
Time to Die.
26. Imagine everyone is 2 hours. Just because that's what most James Bond type movies are.
Yeah, it's like
72
3-4
hours.
days.
26. That's a lot of hours. That's 52 hours of movies.
It's like 72.
That's over 2 straight days.
Something.
Zooey Mama, that's a lot.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Zooey Mama.
Zooey Mama.
Zooey
Hotel?
Mama.
Trivago.
Trivago.
Logo.
Zooey Mama.
Is
I just
it-
got the SKS in Call of Duty. Pretty hype. Pretty hype.
I just
College
watched
balls.
all seasons of Big Bang Theory. Of course.
That
was the-
show is not that funny. I do not like
Joe
that.
Pesci.
Okay,
No,
so
where's
Joe Pesci actually died, and that's very
I
disrespectful.
asked
die.
Tommy this before. What shows
Yeah,
better,
he didn't die,
South
but,
Park
like-
or
Family Guy?
Family Guy?
Family Guy. It's Family Guy.
Family Guy.
South Park.
I like the I don't like. I
South
don't know.
Park's just more like dark.
I feel like
It's
South Park has more of a message to it. Like no matter
South
how
Park's
like
more fucked up humor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what makes it
There's
I
no
guess,
other
like,
way to say it.
even if like it's very messed up, there's a message behind it. There's something that the creators wanted to see on top of the
Yeah.
jokes.
Family Guy's just stupid.
No, Family
Yeah.
Guy's funny. The
No, but it's like the
punchline in
stupid
South Park-
kind of
Stupid.
funny.
It's stupid funny. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but like the punchline in South Park is just like the F word or some other curse. It's stupid.
Heck.
Yeah, it's like shut up, Kyle. It's not
Get
funny.
the cow.
Yeah.
That is.
killing someone.
Anybody else really hate?
Oh my
Eric
God,
Cartman's
they killed
hat from
Kenny.
South Park?
I despise
I
it.
hate that hat.
The passion.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny. That is. Me and my cousins watched that a lot when we were in Pennsylvania during the summer. So like, I think I also have like me and my dad used to watch that show too when I was younger. So I think I have more of like a fond attachment to it over Family Guy, which I never really watched too much.
I used to watch South Park with my brother sometimes, just occasionally, because we saw it on TV, and it
I
was.
used to watch
Comedy
Chowder.
Central.
I never liked it that much. We watched it like 3 different times.
I think the SKS in this game counts as a sniper rifle because I just got 2 like sniper rifle loadout kills.
The best
Like,
show is Bob
yeah.
Burger.
House
Yeah,
Burgers.
that's so SpongeBob. Change your mind.
I'm a big fan of Gravity Falls.
I like that show.
There's the guy from the co-creator of Rick and Morty. There's like this new alien show coming out, and
saw
I
that.
took a screenshot of like the name
Like
because I knew I
Outsiders
would.
or something?
Yeah, and it's like aliens living in the human world, and looks pretty good. It looks just like Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls, like the same art style, but it looks like a good show.
Pretty ballin'.
So
Pretty dude. Does anyone else remember how ballin' this game is?
It's quite.
Specifically Doom Eternal.
Specifically that ballin' ass game.
no, but I've looked at the TV the other day, and there was an ad for a show, and I'm like, this guy's voice sounds familiar, and the guy
What
who's
show?
in the thing, it's called like Mega something, and
Mega
the
Mind?
guy in it is
Two?
Mega.
it's like Mega
When's that coming up? Megalovania?
and stuff, but Richard Hammond's in it. I'm like, wait,
Who's
so
Richard
they-
Hammond?
They Top Gear.
Oh,
Ham-
okay, yeah. Okay, thank
And,
you.
Small man?
Like
This
they
Richard
stopped
Hammond?
making.
I feel like he's short.
Thor.
Is he short for some
He is
reason?
short.
He is short.
Yes.
He's like 4'8".
I don't think
That's
he's
like
that
probably not
short.
right. He's like 5'3".
He's probably like
I think he's like 5'3".
5'6".
Is he? He's only 5'6". I thought he was
He's not
shorter.
that tall.
No, but I thought he was like ridiculously short.
No, he's not ridiculously short. He's just.
I think
shorter.
Jeremy Clarkson's just ridiculously tall.
Yeah, he's like 6'4". 6'3".
Yeah, that's ridiculous. There's no reason you have to be that tall. Why you gotta be that tall?
You can't really.
Why you
control
gotta
that.
be so rude?
No, but
Taking
like,
up all the matter.
Like, if it's true that they're not
Human
making like the Grand Tour, I would suck because that's like one of the only shows I watch on Prime Video,
Amazon.
except for like Jack Ryan, which is a good show.
That's a
That
good
show's
show.
kind of gay.
That's Jim from The Office.
It is Jim from The Office.
Office
Like,
is funny, guys.
it's Jim
I
from The
agree.
Office.
We watched The
Maybe some-
Hangover last night. Andy from The Office was in it, and the guy that looks like Ian Smosh,
Do you ever?
The
do you
guy
ever,
from G-Force.
the guy from G-Force was in it as well,
Do you sometimes think that
and the guy from Limitless.
Do you ever think that like really good shows or movies maybe sometimes like not ruin but definitely determine people's like careers?
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
You look at Robert Downey Jr. now and you're like, oh, that's Iron Man. You know, like
Yeah.
not saying he wasn't a big actor before, but like our generation. And as you just said, like Jim from The Office, he's always going to be Jim from The Office.
Do you think John Krasinski was chosen? Like, do you think like in
Krasinski.
Stranger Things, Krasinski? Do you think he got put in A Quiet Place because of his role in
That's
The
anything.
Office?
He directed A Quiet Place, so I don't think
Yeah.
so.
So yeah,
But
I
that's
think he
anything.
got put in that role because he was the director.
Fair, but like,
That
Also,
happened only
here's-
like 10 minutes away from where we live.
yeah.
Yeah, Quiet Place 2 got pushed back. That's pretty
Oh,
sad.
they left us on a cliffhanger.
I liked the first A Quiet
I
Place.
didn't watch it.
It was
Not because
very
I thought it was
short.
scary, because it wasn't, but it was kind of.
I didn't
It
watch
was
it.
it was severely scary.
What's it
It just
about?
wasn't.
Basically, someone
like
steps
dogs
on
and,
a
like-
nail. All right, wait, spoiler.
Oh, wait,
Someone
wrong
steps
wrong
on a
movie.
nail, and then
Wrong movie.
a monster comes. Essentially,
It's dumb because the nail was up,
It
so
was
that means
sticking up.
that means someone
noticeable.
that someone
Wait.
hammered up a nail onto the bottom
So
of
like Home
of
Alone.
like a stair.
It's just sort of been there. This is a stairway that the lady uses. It's just sort of been like this for no, not like Home Alone because it wasn't placed there intentionally. The family just had this nail.
And they're always downstairs, so they just missed it.
Yeah, this one time she
They
just
just
missed
never
it and
go up the
steps on
stairs?
it, and you're like, how could you mess up? She walks up and down the stairs, and every single time, the entire we're all watching it, we're going step on the nail, step on the nail.
One issue I had with the movie is there's not much dialect in it, which kind of sucks.
That's
That's what I'm
Dialogue.
talking about. You have to be quiet,
Dialect.
otherwise you're dead.
Yeah,
There's
that's the
not-
point. I like that. I like
They're going to the quiet place.
I don't like how in
going to the quiet place.
I don't like how in Bird Box there's not many like they don't see. Like I wish
Yeah.
there was just more of that.
I wish there was more seeing in
Yeah.
the movie.
I wish there was
I
more
don't know.
more boxes consisting of birds
Mm.
inside.
Bird.
was there a bird box in the movie? Yeah, there was one.
That's
There was a
There
There was
few
a
birds.
tree in the background.
There was only no, but there was one bird box. I feel like there should have been more.
well, no,
Bird
the whole
bird
the whole
boxes.
movie was based around birds in a box, then bringing them to the one place.
Yeah, but
for
why
some
couldn't
dumb
there be
reason.
like three, like a
Bird
like a
boxes.
Death Stranding backpack
No,
full
that's
of
Charlie.
bird
That's the movie
boxes.
after, or the. That's the movie after. It's Bird Boxes instead of Bird Box.
Bird boxes, like
Wait, so
aliens.
was Bird Box the like after the movie where it's the old guy and they break into the house? So those movies like related somehow?
I don't know, but they seem very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the name of the movie. It's like old
I know
man
what you're
in
talking
house.
about. It's
Yeah.
the guy from 13 Reasons Why. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Bye
So,
bye, man.
Yeah, it
you
was
just
called
said
Don't
the guy
Breathe.
from 13 Reasons
Don't
Why.
breathe.
Like, that guy is going to forever be known as the guy from 13 Reasons Why.
I heard that
Yeah,
show
but
was
real.
like
that's just like a like I've never
very-
watched that, but that's just a recognizable role. But there are definitely some actors that are like,
Isn't that
Yeah,
show
but
He
like?
was also in No Good Very Bad Day, that movie, Alexander's No Good Very Bad Day.
I watched
He was
that.
the older brother. He hit like the sign and the trophy case fell down. He was like boyfriend with Bella Thorne.
Do you think
When?
that's like, do you
What?
think it's
Like
Dyslexia.
2013?
or not?
What?
Do you think that's
No, like,
helpful
when did
to
I
an
ask?
actor or not, or actress? Like, if you're known as Iron Man now, for say, like, do you think that's helpful?
I think it become like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not really known for any specific
Titanic.
one thing.
Yeah,
He's just
Titanic.
such but like he's such a good
Yeah,
actor
Great
that
Bear
Gatsby.
Bear movie.
Yeah, but
No.
the Revenant.
The
Revenant?
Titanic.
But the thing is, he's not known. He's Jack from Titanic, but he's been in so many movies and
But he's
so many
also
different styles of
From The
roles.
Great Gatsby.
Yeah, but he
Shut
plays
up.
so many different styles of the characters. Like
He's
Robert
also
Downey
Wolf
Jr.
from
is really
the
only
Wolf
plays
of
like
Wall Street.
you all know him because he's been in so many movies as that type of character.
Yeah.
He's
You
also
know?
in a lot of standalones. So, like, Wolf of Wall Street, that's
Yeah.
a standalone. That's one movie.
No, Jonah Hill.
What?
The fish.
But like, Leonardo DiCaprio's in a lot of like standalone movies. So like, Titanic was one, but Robert Downey Jr. He was in Iron Man, which was like 7 or 8 movies.
He was also in jail.
Yeah.
Was
Like
seven.
his
That
his
was
characters
7
don't.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio's characters don't really carry over.
Oh yeah,
it's
I get
not
what you're
like one
saying.
movie to the next.
Yeah, like
Tom Hanks.
when you're in a TV show, they carry
Harry Potter.
over.
Harry
Who is
Potter's
Tom
always
Hanks?
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
I don't think he's
Daniel
done anything else
Radcliffe?
besides that one. He did that one movie where he's got the guns on his arms.
Guns
That came
Akimbo.
out.
He was in
Guns
Swiss
Akimbo.
Army Man, where he just like floated. Or I didn't
Yeah,
watch that.
there's very few actors where they're like acting like is different between their different roles. Like there's Leonardo, and then there's
Well, no, that
Tom
just
Hanks.
like. I mean, there's more of like a role thing to that, but I feel like a good actor should be able to fit into different.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
a
I
good one,
agree,
but not all
they
actors
get
are good.
they get casted. Once you do one good thing, you start getting casted into
Also,
those roles.
I think there's
I-
a
Like
difference
when
between-
Neil got casted into like the town idiot because he's a retard. Like
Yeah.
that's just
I-
who he is.
Did you guys just totally go over the fact that Robert Downey Jr. was Dr. John Doolittle in Doolittle?
Oh,
Dr.
he
He
was.
was in Tropic Thunder.
No one
and he's
watched
funny, and he was also in
He
Sherlock.
was in
and he's
Tropic
He
funny.
talked
Thunder.
about how he was so lucky he got away with blackface in that
Oh,
movie.
Was he in
so
Shrek?
lucky.
Because the thing with that movie is it's all ironic. It's supposed to show how out of touch the Hollywood executives
Yeah.
are. So it's not like he's actually doing it. It's more of a commentary on how messed
but
up
you-
Hollywood is.
But you know how the world is now. They would have taken that, and regardless of how it
He
was.
would have
and
never
they
got a
used it.
job if he did that movie now. Never got
Yeah.
a job again.
That's why Shane
That movie's
Dawson.
funny though.
If Shane Dawson did what he did in 2010 and 2020, he would have
Or
been.
didn't he poop on a
canceled.
cat?
No. He used to. He used to do
What?
blackface.
Something else, Tommy. To a
He used
cat,
to do
okay?
blackface. He used to dress up as women. He used to, he was did controversial things. But it was 2000. It was in the early
No one cared as
2010s.
much.
I thought he pooped on it. Didn't he poop on
He
a
might
cat
have
or
pooped
something?
on a cat or come
What
back.
about
He
Fred?
came on a cat. Yeah.
Fred
Fred.
was-
Well, yeah. What
Fred
happened
was-
to Fred?
Fred's funny. His movie is one of the best
John Cena.
pieces of
His
cinema.
dad's John
I've ever
Cena. And I
seen.
think that's symbolism because you
Imagine
can't
having
see.
your
But how
father
do you know
be
your
John
dad's
All right,
there if
ready?
he's invisible?
Let-
Symbolism
let's take
because you can't ever.
You can't see him. He's gone. It's symbolism that he'll never meet his dad. and I think everyone overlooked that.
Is that his
That's pretty
real
deep.
father?
That is pretty deep,
Fred,
This is-
remember when Fred did a thing with Annoying Orange?
dude.
Like 20 years
Yeah,
ago?
the annoying off.
I don't
Remember
remember.
Okay,
Do you
I
remember
have a
when Fred
question.
was on
Tobuscus?
iCarly?
I have a question about this. There was this annoying orange knife song where he sung about the knife in annoying orange,
Yeah.
but like then there's the knife song with your hand, and I can never find the knife song that annoying orange made first, and it bothers me to this day.
Just look up nice song Annoying Orange.
I did, but it comes up as like the hand one where you stab your hand.
Sorry
It doesn't
to
come as a
derail,
knife song.
but Charlie, you know, in Family Guy, the Fat Strangler,
The Fat Guy
Yeah.
Strangler, yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. played that. He was the voiceover for that.
Damn.
Wait, wasn't it an Asian guy?
No, it was Patrick
Oh,
Peterson. It was Lois's brother.
No,
Yeah.
I thought the fat guy strangler was Yamamoto. Remember, because Chris beat him in like a hot dog eating
No,
contest.
That was like
Lois's
plot twist.
brother.
That was who he
Yeah,
framed.
It was
Oh,
Lois's brother, and then he went to a mental institution and broke out or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Don't you hate when Peter's got another song?
exactly.
Was that Peter?
Peter. No.
Peter.
Whose kid like thought they died in college in the war or something?
John Stamos.
Joe.
Joe
It
Mama.
was Joe. It was Joe and Bonnie Swanson.
When?
For
No, like when did
FYI.
You know, everybody, the guy that voices Joe, I can't recall his name.
he died?
Everyone recalls him for playing the character from the B movie.
That just
Who?
I don't know where I'm
Jerry
going.
Seinfeld?
We have winter boots, right?
We
That
have-
guy.
Oh yeah.
It was
We-
Patrick
These
Warburton.
are winter boots.
Yeah, that guy.
My mom says that all the time. And they're like size 10 Timberlands or 11. I don't remember.
They're
Something
winter
like-
boots,
Yeah, that's
Tom.
almost exactly what it was. I think.
I've seen that movie about 500 times
I probably have too. I used to like that when I was
You
young.
know what I find funny?
because we used to have it on in the car when we had the TV in the car, and it used to just play constantly.
The guy that plays Joe, his IMDb, he's known for playing like a
The
role in
Tick.
Putty in NBC comedy Seinfeld rather than Family
I
Guy.
remember that.
And what?
in
He's
Seinfeld.
Putty in
He was
Seinfeld.
in Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch
Like
that
I get
that
like
much.
3 episodes or something.
Yeah.
But
A
what
huge
you
voice
call
actor on this TV show for like 21 years, but gets recognized for.
Because Seinfeld is like Seinfeld, dude. It's like ba-da-da-da-da. Seinfeld
Yeah.
music starts playing.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum
Bum
bum
bum bum bum bum. Yeah,
Yeah,
but the,
Alright.
definitely. Indeed, indubitably.
We just have to make sure we all know the theme song.
Who's cooler, Jerry Seinfeld or Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, he ran
Tim
cocaine,
Allen.
and he had a cool mustache. Can we also flash Tim Allen's mustache on the screen real quick?
that can
I'll
happen.
send you it to. I'll
That can
send
happen.
you it, Kyle. It's his mugshot, and he's got a really cool mustache, and because he got arrested for running cocaine. That's a true story. Look it up.
That's interesting.
So, what do you guys think about the YouTubers during the coronavirus? Do you think they could put out more content now that they're home and
I think
focused?
most of them are trying their best.
They're trying.
A lot of them are saying like we're trying to put out as much as we can. We have,
but they're
Well,
also
let's say-
limited too.
They
Yeah,
can't leave.
they
Because
can't
they
go
can't
outside.
go out and do stuff.
that's why a lot
Like
of
I
them,
know
like,
a lot of the car YouTubers I watch, like
It's good because
Hoonigan,
they can just sit in
they
their
brought
car.
all their cars home. But they brought all their cars home so they can work it at home and don't have to be at the shop. Also, though, the car parts community, like the companies, can't send stuff out because they don't have workers there. So
Did
it's
you hear
also
about that
everything's
one
getting
company that
bottlenecked.
closed?
a lot of
They completely
No.
like, shut down completely.
a lot of
What
companies.
company?
I
I know
they made, like-
GM is making. It has to produce stuff. Like remember in World War II when the president made all the companies produce stuff for the war. They're
Yeah.
doing that again for the corona relief. Like Trump
Yeah.
made that a thing.
Really? That's cool.
Like luxury clothing companies are making
Masks. And stuff.
masks.
But like
How
not
much
like
are those gonna go
fancy
for,
masks. It's like
$300?
normal
I don't know, probably.
No,
nah,
but
I
it's
think
like
they're-
it's like for hospitals and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not for like
Speaking of
consumers.
clothing, JCPenney is going under.
good.
Really?
Who needs?
I'm pretty sure they're going
Macy's
bankrupt
went
or
under.
something.
Aren't they under
am I getting
Sears
my
and
gamer
Sears is going
graphic
bankrupt?
Sears is
Sears
going
went
under.
bankrupt.
Sears did, and then Kmart But
All-
isn't JC
all
Penney
companies.
under it?
All mall
No.
companies are going to go bankrupt. The only companies that aren't going to go bankrupt are
Amazon.
companies like Kohl's that are on their own
Online
place.
too.
Who
that have
needs
their-
face mask when you got Soviet gas mask?
all places in malls are going to go bankrupt because Amazon's taking over.
Malls are really hurting,
Yeah.
not just because of the coronavirus, but even before they were really hurting.
Like
Just-
Macy's went under
Macy's went under. I didn't know that.
No,
a
not
long
completely.
time ago. No, but like
no,
they
that
had
was
to.
tears.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, like 2 years ago. But they had to close their store in New York City and only open it during certain seasons.
Oh right, yeah. But I think a lot of YouTubers have the opportunity to get a lot more views now that people are home. You know.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah,
I think they might not be making as much money as they once were, because the
yeah, the rates might be down.
Yeah,
The what?
Like
The
the
ad
entertainment rates.
yeah.
Yeah.
They might be
Probably.
getting more views, but not as much money for each view or each 1,000 views.
I don't think that's really how it works exactly.
No, but a lot of the Google's giving free advertising out, so they might not be getting
Thing is, it's
the
like-
money from the ads because
can't
they're
have-
giving like the
yeah.
free medical advertising out.
Companies
Yeah.
can't be paying the same amount of ad. Like if let's say Harry's the shaving company, they can't be paying people to advertise. They can't pay for advertisements
For
as much because-
sponsorships.
Yeah, they can't because they can't afford it. So they'll only do 50% rather than the 100% they're normally doing. So not everyone's going to be getting the same amount of money.
I thought
that
they
was-
changed how they did how YouTube controlled not sponsorships but like advertisements on videos and how much the creator gets for it.
They did. That's why a
decreased
lot
it.
more
That's-
YouTubers
They're
use
doing-
sponsorship video
Yeah.
during the videos,
Right.
like Raid Shadow
The-
Legends and
There's
stuff.
the adpocalypse, which it basically ruined it. That's one of the reasons why that they cracked down on kids viewing, because they would target kids. YouTubers would target kids, and then they would make millions of dollars, and then YouTube cracked down on it, and now
At PewDiePie? What?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Well, not you didn't really do that. You just
I don't know.
Well, no,
It's
but,
more
like-
it's more the
Like he made
Unboxing
he made
channels.
The
millions
kids
of dollars.
channels.
yeah the kids
Mhm.
unboxing
Yeah, those
channels.
suck. I'm sorry. Like that one kid that was on Good Morning America for making like $8 million a year. Like,
Yeah,
and I called
come
that
on.
back in 2012. I was like, "Mom,
Was
let's
the
do
kid
this,"
8?
and she never let me do that. Yeah, he was 8, and I
Was
was like,
8
"Let me
years
do
old.
this," and my mom and my dad never let me do it.
Like
Could
JoJo
have been
Siwa.
billionaires.
That
That's-
kid's such a
JoJo's-
fake.
She's a performer though. She got like Disney's like
No, she is a
Nickelodeon
performer.
Netflix.
I want to see what her life is when she's not performing.
She's
I really
our
do.
age.
You know,
Just like
She
Honey
reminds
Boo.
me of like a redneck. Like, heck.
You want to know?
Like,
She like Boo Boo, Honey Boo Boo,
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
The
Yeah.
most intelligent form of TV.
entertainment, cinematic entertainment.
Cinematic masterpiece.
I get the final kill.
Good job.
SKS kind of balling.
Skis.
Yeah. What are we up to next week, guys? We doing anything good without leaving our houses?
School.
We go back to
Probably
school.
gonna
We're all
finish
school,
Dying
bro.
Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to play that too. I just bought that. We're going back to school or spring. We were on spring break this week. Dude, they just stopped giving us work, so next week we have to do work from our iPads again, which is kind of sucky, but it gives us order. So
Yeah, it gives us a lot
a
of
little bit
order.
of normal. I can't
For a
wake up
few
at
hours.
12 o'clock
Few hours.
anymore. I gotta wake up at 10.
I just can't. I can't believe in 20, 30 years time we're gonna be telling our kids,
Dude,
1 year.
our
we
kids are gonna be
didn't
learning
go to
about this.
school. Or we didn't go to school for an entire 6 months.
Yeah,
but do
they're
you think it's
saying
gonna be
2
one
to
of those
6 months.
annoying things where it's like, oh,
And we had to do work online, but they're gonna be doing all their work online.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
going to be talking about how we didn't go to school. They're probably going to be talking about the people that died. I mean,
Well, no, they're just gonna.
True.
They're not gonna be talking about
But
school.
like the economic,
They're gonna talk
financial
about how the
difficulties
unemployment rate was the highest it's ever been, and they're
I
gonna
think-
talk about that.
they're
since the
going to teach it
depression.
like they taught the Spanish flu to us now. I mean,
I don't ever
Probably.
remember learning about that.
Yeah,
One
one
for real though.
paragraph after we learned World War One.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was very brief, but it's just like, oh,
I didn't learn about that.
No,
not in the
I
AP
think this
class.
is gonna be a lot bigger than that
Can we just? I was looking at
because
the
of the
weather.
way this,
Um,
because of the the internet spread and stuff, and
Yeah.
the media, how we spread it now,
This is the biggest
gonna be a lot
shutdown
bigger.
ever in
The
like
web?
history.
like in modern history, in the World Wide Web. Yes.
It is snowing, and it's almost
Where?
the middle of April.
Not
It
still
is the
here.
middle of April. It's past the middle of April.
Yeah, it is.
Where's it snowing?
Up here, it was
It's up
snowing
here.
this morning.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
snowing tonight. I just think it's crazy. We
I
didn't
was.
even
I
get,
wore.
we didn't
I
get
wore
any
a
snow
short
this
sleeve shirt. I wore a fucking tank top outside today.
Yeah, so do I. But like, it's just crazy how like we didn't get any snow in
Now we get.
December,
Now we get.
January, February, and now we're getting snow. Where is it coming from?
Global
Something I would
warming.
want to throw
The
off to you
snow
guys.
god?
I've said this in the past, but I think it'd be a fun topic to sort of relive. When do you think modern history starts?
Modern history, I would say, starts 1980.
1920s.
I would say 1900.
Industrial Revolution,
Yeah.
1885 and up.
Define.
See,
Like
that's what
modern
we're trying to do.
history,
We're trying to find it.
Like when is something too old that it's like you can't really?
I
I don't
think
want to say connect, but like it's sort of.
I think
It's
it's
more of the
the
progression in
16,
technology.
the 1600s onward, because that's like the age of enlightenment.
Well,
I
America.
agree with Kyle.
I
pretty
think
much. Once America
2013.
happened.
It's when people started to
Because-
realize what life was like. That's when it's more modern, like
And-
the
and-
age of enlightenment.
Oh, like quality of life improvement.
Yeah.
Like a drastic amount.
I would
I
say
th-
like order in life, like a government,
Like there's a bunch of
government,
Renaissance.
monarchy,
Yeah.
something like that, something to rule the people and create order. Pretty much. From then on, it's modern history.
And I think it depends on the
On
where
how
you
you're
are in the
viewing
world.
it. Yeah.
Where you are, how you're gonna view it.
Honestly, there was no order until 2013 but at the year 2013, that was when Garfield Kart came out.
That's
So
just
then everyone was like, "All right,
The
let's stop
movie
all the fighting.
2012.
Let's just come together. Let's all just play
I
Garfield."
can't watch.
Okay,
the
so
movie
they gotta make a
for 12 years.
Garfield Kart 2 right now.
It's a
They
terrible
have.
movie.
Alright,
They
make
have.
a third one.
I think that's a. Is that a?
No.
Look it
There
up.
are two.
Get a fact check on that.
There
There's
are
a
two.
Garfield Kart lasagna
P35
bundle that
Joe.
has both of the games.
Alright, question to our 3 viewers right now. How many of you guys own the Garfield Kart lasagna bundle? on
I
Steam?
have like half of that.
You just
That's like
I think you would because I might have bought you Garfield Kart as a
I don't
little
have
joke.
either, but
I
I will
have
get it as
Garfield
soon as
Kart.
possible.
I bought it for
That
you,
was
I
my
think.
birthday gift last year.
Hey, guys, why didn't I get one?
Because
shoot,
we don't
oh,
love
God.
you.
You don't work here. You're an intern.
You don't
It's an
work.
employee.
You just got, you
It's
just
an
got
employee
coffee.
thing.
I just walked into the studio one day and I got hired.
Yeah, this is your trial period.
Mm.
You get once you become a member, then you get. It's like the different
Alright.
color T-shirts, Kyle. It's the whole thing,
Yeah. With that bitch Carol Baskin.
dude. Let me just say, that whole compound that Joe had going there. Let me tell you. Oh, Kyle, what's
Yeah.
that guy's name from Myrtle Beach? Doc Antle. Doc Antle.
Yes,
that's his
that's
name.
what it
Antle?
was.
The tiger that was in the apartment in Hangover that we watched last night.
I wouldn't be surprised if you're gonna tell me it was from him.
It was his tiger because he
Yeah.
talked about that in the show. So
That's
we were
great.
watching that last night, and I was like, "Yo, that's Antle's tiger," and they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah."
He's very famous. He's weird.
He's
a
very
weird guy.
like, dude. He's like an ass.
No, he is an ass. He's like Antle, A-N-T-E. I was like, okay, calm down.
Chill,
what
bro.
really, it was literally like 15 minutes in, the first episode, it was like, Joe goes, "Yeah, I don't wear underwear." I was like, you
Nice.
already
Yeah.
set the precedent of how this this documentary is gonna go.
You need to make it weirder.
I ran
Like,
for
it's-
president once.
Like, you said it. Like, it can't get any worse.
Yeah, like
Can't get any worse than not wearing underwear. Because his literal words were like, "Yeah, I let
He
the
wears
What
balls
happens
jeans.
if he
flow
gets
free."
bit by one of the tigers right there?
He did.
he got
Well,
bit
we're
by
not
one of
really-
the tigers.
Yeah. You know what I find funny?
I believe it.
He
The
literally
lady got her arm bit off.
I saw
lady gets
that.
her arm bit
I
off.
was watching
Doesn't get the
episodes of that.
surgery. Doesn't get the
Just gets
surgery.
it cut off. Like,
Yeah,
why would you not
got it
want to?
amputated.
You have the chance to fix your arm. Why? I mean, why would you
He's
not
like-
want to?
You
And then
get like a claw grappling.
it just cuts. It just cuts the.
Cool robot
She
arm?
had
Like-
nothing left.
Yeah.
Can't.
The girl from Battlefield 1.
She
Or
had
Battlefield
nothing.
5.
Oh,
It
the
was literally-
Battlefield 5 claw lady.
She.
Yeah.
I think she had like from the shoulder Like
To
it was
her
the shoulder.
forearm, to midway through her forearm, she
Yeah.
still has.
Bazinga,
But
damn, that must
I
hurt.
like that he midway like she got bit.
Because her arm was hanging off.
Yeah,
It
she
wasn't
got
like
bit.
fully
Cuts
off.
to him wearing an EMS jacket. Like, how did you have the
How
time
did
to
he
get
get
that
that as
jacket?
leather?
He's
Does he
got a
just have it
wardrobe
like on ready because he
change.
knows it's gonna happen?
No, he's like certified. He was certified. I think his certification expired, but he did have a certification.
That I found that hilarious. He's like a wardrobe change on deck in like a
Yeah.
van somewhere that pulls up.
Yeah, he had to like run to his house, pick it up, run back.
Do you think he has a merch store?
For
No, he
real.
does.
Yeah, he
thought
does.
it
He
was
sells his
does.
glittery underwear.
He sells his own. He sells his own underwear
Yeah,
that he doesn't
at
wear.
the
that he
zoo.
doesn't wear.
That he doesn't wear.
Yeah,
Well, he
Dude,
doesn't
that
own
guy
the zoo
was
anymore. He's
crazy.
in jail.
They're all crazy. Like, yeah, I feel bad for the tigers.
I think
and
Trump
they
should
shouldn't
pardon him.
I like how
have
no. I like how what he does where he hires
space.
old people like felons and stuff, gives them a second chance. I think that's very honorable.
But the best part is
Like,
he
everyone
pays his
deserves a
workers
second
like
chance.
$100 a week. Carol doesn't pay her workers anything.
At all. Exactly.
Yeah, at all. She doesn't even know. She literally said, "Yeah, I don't know their names until like 5 years after them working for me." It's like, are you?
When they
serious?
get that blue T-shirt.
Yeah, when they
or
get that
whatever color it
green
was.
shirt. When they get the green shirt,
Meow.
she talks to them and says, "I've known you for a while. Why are you
You've
still
been
here?"
here around here. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You don't even get
Why are you
paid.
here? Yeah. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
You've been around here a lot. What are you stalking me or something? Like, she
Yeah.
plays like that girl that
Do
like
you work for
like, she wants you to
Joe?
be into her, so she's like, yeah. Do you work for
Joe?
Joe
Will
Exotic?
Will he get out alive, Joe? How old is he?
I don't know.
Guys,
Apparently, I didn't watch that 8th episode, but
He'll
apparently, like,
be-
I was
Who's
talking
Joe?
to Emma's dad about it.
Alright, you
He'll
know what?
be 80 years
You
old
know
when
what?
he gets out.
Yeah, but he'll be alive. Like, he did a lot of he did crack.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be alive. Like, let's be
No,
real.
I don't know. I think it'll
He
be
might
fun.
appeal because I think it was BS charges.
How do you
Really.
think,
No, yeah,
being-
his charges were
he was
definitely
set up.
BS.
He was set up.
How do you think
Yeah,
being
and
the
he
closet
apparently
work
he's got a
friend
lot of dirt
Joe?
on everyone.
Yeah.
So he might I have to watch
He
that
might pull
last
a
episode
6ix9ine.
about it exactly and get out. Is
Yeah.
he out of jail?
Yeah, I think he is.
Tekashi?
Who?
I think he is.
The rapper 6ix9ine.
I've
Kashi
never heard of
6ix9ine.
him.
He's the guy with the tattoos on his face and the rainbow hair.
That's literally
you
every
can't-
single one of them.
Yeah, he's
Just
been out
not-
for
They
like
all
2
have
weeks.
tattoos on their
Didn't
face.
he
They,
rat
like,
on
look
everyone?
Yeah, but they're
retarded.
not.
Yeah, he ratted on
Yeah.
everyone.
Stupid!
Now
I ain't even
he-
gonna let you get the
I
chance.
ain't let's get a chance. Yeah, he's let out like 2 weeks ago.
You know what else is a good show? Altered Carbon. Great
What's
show.
that?
Netflix original. That's a good show.
What is it
It's a
about?
very interesting concept. So basically, it's like a sci-fi show where basically they put your consciousness in like this little SD card that you can transfer to different bodies,
That's
so you
cool.
can
Wow.
never die.
There's a show on that. I mean, a movie on that. It's like with some actor. He has to get a new body. He was old, gets a new body, and then he's like. this guy.
It's a Ryan Reynolds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Detective
Very
Pikachu.
touching.
It was
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
called Selfless.
Yeah, that's the
But-
Pikachu, Vinny. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good movies and a lot of not good movies, but
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't all be winners.
that is true. But I think that wraps it up for today.
We didn't
Thank
get
you
to talk about the French Revolution.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
That's
that
okay.
that-
Next week we'll talk about some social media,
And that's
comedians,
history.
and we'll have a game review.
yeah,
And we'll talk about the French Revolution.
Yes, and
Maybe.
if
Well,
we can
that'll
fit
be our
ev-
top
ev-
priority, Vinny. Okay. Don't
More
be
like the
afraid.
evolution of French fries. Got him. Yeah.
French
Yeah.
waffles.
All right. So thank you guys
French
for
toast
listening in,
crust.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bazinga.
Alright.
Bye.